Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? 7:38 in Chicago. It is the 7th of November, 11/7. All right. Got a lot to unpack, so let's get right to it. All right. Futures are lower again this morning here. Qs are taking day down, and Diamonds and SPY are kind of teasing with the lows of yesterday. All right. So we looked at this yesterday, and we drew these lines. All right. So here's where we are. We are, unfortunately, we are back down below this level now. So 667, guys, 667. So we're gonna, looks like on the daily now, looks like we're gonna take that down right now as we speak. We could turn that on that overnight and get a better idea. All right, here we go. All right, so back down 667 to 63. Coming back down from there. All right. I got some. I'm going to give you some support numbers, but I'm going to send that. I put that all out on Twitter. All right. So I just don't have time to go through all that. But we do have some support numbers on the futures and on the cash. All right, so we're looking to take another day down here, and we'll see if we can expand from there. What we can do, take a quick look on the dailies and shrink this down a little bit. Say, okay, here's where we are. All right, let's just look for our magnitudes right off the bat, right? So this is coming back down here. That is going to be 675.65. Is that right? Hold on. 675.65. That's not the one. This is the one we're looking for. Back to the downside here, and that's dating back to the 22nd of October, and that is going to go down to 663, folks. All right, 663, $3 away from there. Okay, QQQs, same way. I'm just going to kind of look at it from here. Looking at it right now, trading at 607.63, 607.63. All right, we're going to be to breaking down here. Our next magnitude coming down is going to be right on this guy right here. That was an inside day, okay? And the low of that one is going to be 604.52. 604.52. We'll look for some support levels there. All right, we don't know. Again, I put the cash numbers out on there. All right, and then here's your diamonds. Looks like we're gonna hold the lows for right now, but let's see what's going on. 468.07 right now. All right, so yesterday's lows, 467.85. So we're inside day here. I think SPY in the diamonds again just a little bit better, but the Qs kind of leading the charge down. All right, so on that note, I want to show Microsoft here. All right, because Microsoft has been straight 8 days down, and you notice that a lot of these tech stocks, they've already been making the move here pretty good. All right, Avgo coming back down here. All right, now we've got the inside day there. Where's the trade day at right now? 350, lower than there. All right, looks like we're going to take out all this business coming back down. All right, Avgo, NVIDIA. NVIDIA is not horrible, 184 now. She's dropped a little bit more on the overnight. So this is NVIDIA coming down on the overnight right now as we get closer to the bell. All right, so 186.63. Coming down on the dailies. I'm just looking at magnitudes. All right, next stop 183.52 to the downside. All right, I just want to make a point about the fact that some are hanging in there pretty good. All right, Apple's been hanging real nice in there. Looks like yesterday's lows were 267.89. We're trading above that right now. Apple looking a little better this morning. All right, so Microsoft, I'm watching for close eye on Microsoft. Used to be the leader. I think it still is. I think it's still one of the best stocks out there. It's the grandfather. You know what I mean? So got to get the grandson to take over. All right, but so that's kind of my thoughts on tech. A little bit of exhaustion risk, and I put that out on my Twitter as well. I think there's a little bit of exhaustion risk in there. All right, so watch out for those. if anything turns, it's going to be tech. All right, tech is what's going to turn things around. All right, it ain't going to be retail. You know, it ain't going to be any other thing. So we're going to keep an eye on tech and see if that starts to see, and then if you can get the Johnny Appleseed and see if you can get them to start following. Okay, the Pied Piper. That's what we're looking for. All right, so. That's what we got here. That's what I'm thinking about tech here. A few names this morning here. FAR, Affirm, RM. We got some earnings out that were pretty good, actually. AFRM. All right, come on, AFRM. There it is. I finally got it. To back down, all right, 71 bucks, all right, on the overnight. This thing got back all the way back up to 75.40. That was a big downer day yesterday, too. And look what we're doing here this morning. We are taking day up, all right? So Affirm with good earnings, all right? Looking to take the day up on Affirm. Watch these ones, man. These ones are going to be good to watch today. You might be able to make some money in some of these. Expedia, EXPE, another big hit for Expedia. You know, the markets are falling and people are traveling, but watch out for those airports. All right, so right now, 219.70 was the last. We're trading at 248, coming all the way back up, guys. All the way back up here into this 248 area here. We're taking everything out here. All right, so watch this Expedia. Look at that guy. Nice move to the upside there on EXPE. What else do we have? Monster. Hey, gonna get a drink for you. Monster. A huge another one. 69.91. 69.91, 69.90.53. How about 69.53 if you want to triangle out? Nice move up to the upside on Monster on good earnings and good revenues. All right, so Monster better. The Trading Desk, TTD. Here's another one. Up slightly. This thing's not running away with anything here, and it's been holding pretty choppy on the overnight. But if you want to break the low, it's going to have to get back down to 45.59. Trading at 46.28. All right, so you're going to be inside day. It's only up about 1%, so not too much there. And then we got things that are falling apart. We got open book. Is that what this thing? Open door. All right, so down yesterday pretty good. Closed near the lows like everyone else. 656. I got open door. Puker back down. All right, so we're looking at 504 right now, guys. We're dropping down into this area right in here. All right, if you want to start looking at it, this is where you're going to be looking to fight over here. If you want to start to try to break it more, you got to go into this business right here. All right, so this is, let's see if we can make that up a little bit. There you go. So $5 right here. You're going to have to start going after these guys right here on open door. All right, open door's a miss. XYZ is a big miss, man, on the XYZ Brinkers. This is retail, all right, retail. Puker down yesterday with the outside day. 59.60 this morning. Closed at 70.93. We're looking at $60 here, guys. We're looking at $60 coming all the way back down. I hate when I have to do this. All right, Gapper down. 59.60 right now. Let's pull that one up a little bit. All right, 59.60. You're going to have to probably shrink it down. There you go. All right, so 59 in here. You're starting to mess around with these guys down in here in the 59.90 area. You find some support in this area here. That's a pretty big move to the downside. That's one where you might be a miss there in the sense of that maybe it's just it's become too much of an exhaustion risk. So watch that Brinkers. That one's pretty good too. XYZ, but Puker down. Puker down because of Mr. Earnings. DraftKings. We know DraftKings dead. We know that DraftKings did. We watched it. I got burned in it a couple times, okay? So DraftKings 27, we're down to $25 now. All right, so a little slightly lower here this morning. So DraftKings already puking and getting some more puking, okay? So you got that. All right, DraftKings. And then Take-Two Interactive. I tell you, they're punishing this thing. All right, closed at 250, 240. All right, on the daily here, 250, 240. Right now, it's trading actually at 240.50 right now. So we're breaking down into this area here. I'd watch out for this one. The only reason the earnings were good, but they have a delay in getting that new game out. What is that? I can't remember it. It's a big game that people play. It's a video game. All right, Take-Two Interactive coming back down. All right, so just a delay on getting this game out, and that's the problem. So this one might be okay too, but you don't get it done on time, they're going to punish you. That's what the market does. How about Sweet Green this morning here? SG on the move here a little bit. Sorry, no Sweet G coming down. Let's get back to our other screen. There we go. Sweet Green coming down here this morning, guys. We closed at $6.25. We're down to $4.95. Where are we at right now? We're trying to fight back a little bit, try to come back into 507 right now. This one might be okay. Talking about how they're going to be able to eliminate so many people that they're going to be able to, they're going to make salads with computers, and very interesting what they are doing. It's like they could create like 1,000 different sauces, and they have an actual machine that can make a salad. So Sweet Green. There you go. A little lower this morning, and they got robots for the servers in there too. And you don't have to tip them, which is pretty cool. All right, so you got that going too. All right, so Sweet Green, that was one of the ones we had in there. XYZ, Constellation Energy Group on your nuclear. Coming back down here right now, got all the way down to 327.11. Okay, trading at 331 right now, trying to fight back a little bit right inside here, but that's going to be taken down with a gapper down 331 from 351. You want to buy these nuclears into weakness. Okay, we know that we know they're building these nuclear reactors. Okay, it's just it's coming down with the markets. Okay. Constellation. I didn't even look at Oklahoma where the winds come sweeping across the plains, but back down to $100, guys. This thing was at 123. All right, so keep an eye on those if you're so inclined to want it. They're probably gonna triangle out, 50 times before she turns around and gets back up. One of the ones that I'm watching is Roblox. I bought some Roblox when it broke. And it just keeps triangling out on me, and I'm prepared to get triangled out a few more times, but this thing will get it right. And the question is, how long is this sell-off going to be? How much can we endure? And we'll see what can make it that. Okay, so we're in the. We'll see how things start to recover and/or just continue to puke. If you're in there, you can trade the SQs. Okay, had a nice day up yesterday. SQs, you might get another straight up nice day again today. These are all tied into triple Qs. All right, so these are the SQs. These are the reversals. All right, so and it's a 3-timer too. So be careful with this thing. It will move, and more importantly, if the Qs start to turn and make a move, this thing will drop exponentially fast. Keep your stops on that one. Keep an eye on it. And then I always tell you about Suds. Suds is 1445, a little higher here. I'm long Suds this morning coming in here. I still have a couple of positions, but I got my Suds and I'm holding on. Had a nice day yesterday. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens today. All right, that one. Silver is better this morning here. Silver on the move here with a gapper upper. What are we at? 44.03. That's going to take day up. All right, 232 up on the silver. Gold is a little bit better here today. Gold, all the metals starting to fight back. They had already started to fight back, sort of, but gold has kind of been choppy here. A lot of choppiness, all right? But looking to take higher this morning now. 367, we're real close, all right? Real close to taking day up on that one. And then you can watch GDX as well. GDX, there you go. GDX shooter down on the day yesterday and coming right back in at 71.55 inside, stuck in there. All right, so a little bit better there. CRWV fell apart with the tech, with the coming down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. If you notice, if you go through all these tech stocks, you can see that they were moving down before really all the heavy selling started coming. So watch for those. They were the first ones out the door. They probably will be the first ones to start possibly coming back up. So watch the tech, because again, I think it's tech that turns this around. One that I showed you guys yesterday. Now these are all gapper lists today, and it's on my Twitter, and you can find it on there. I hope you guys are checking that out. I don't do it for nothing. Outside on the day here now on Oscar was our garbage day. Take it 3-2 down today. All right, so looking for the 3-2 downer on the Oscar. Oscar continues to the grouch, not a happy guy right now. All right, it's in the garbage can. Oh, that was pretty good. I just brought that up. All right, Fluor coming down. Fluor was $46, $46.50. This thing was higher, man. This thing was up to 50 and change. Had a downer day yesterday, like everyone else. 44.39 was the low. $46 inside. All right, it's not taking day up or anything, but Fluor was better, and it kind of started to fall back a little bit here as we get closer. I talked about the monster Akamai. Akamai is closed at 73, trading at 76.90. All right, so taking day up on the Akamai. We're coming back up into this range up here on a gapper upper on your Akamai. Keep an eye on that one. Airbnb's a little bit better here. That one's on my list as well. 127.23 on Airbnb. Taking day up, coming back up into this range here. You want to triangle out 127.32. It looks like it's sitting there right now. All right, so Airbnb better. Intel's a little bit better here. Intel, right, 37.24, trading 37.31, mildly a little higher, but not too much. All right, watching the futures right now, it looks like we're starting to try to firm up a little bit here. Don't be fooled, all right? It's going to continue to triangle us out until we get some kind of move. And when I say that, on these smaller time frames, we're gonna navigate. That's how we're gonna navigate. That's how we're gonna get into our positions when things turn around. But 15s and 30s. That's what they're going to do. They're going to continue to triangle out, embrace that chop. All right, and then wait and see. It might take a while, and when I say a while, it's a while. All right, so coming back down right now on the 60s. I will give you some more numbers, and I will definitely try to get out to you during the day. If we're cooking and we got stuff going on, it's hard for me to get there. Watch this GMED, GMED. This one, popper, baby. All right, 80.97 from $61. Global. I don't know what the news is on this thing, but this thing's moving to the upside. All right, so you got that. All right, so again, TASK is another one that's on our gapper list there. Task. We are on task with the day upper. Bam. There you go. 13 and a quarter. All right, we're taking day up on this guy too. All right, so take it to task. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. We'll wait and see. And I will be back. I hope to be in around by 10:30, 10:45 and update things and see how things are going. But right now, futures are still under duress. And it looks like they're trying to pick up a little bit. But right now, we're still in the garbage can, sitting on all the lows from yesterday. Q's has been the leader to the downside. And like I said, Microsoft has already been down for 8-9 days. I think there's exhaustion risk. Tech will turn things around. All right? I'm going to let it be there. Be good. Be good.